What's up, people? It's your boy Jatois. I'm here today in Kerbal Space Program. Now, today is going to be a little different because we're going to rebuild something that I got to see live and in person. Now, the aircraft that is in mind is the Aeronca L-3, and this is a World War II reconnaissance spotting liaison type aircraft. That is actually the one I saw was over in the National D-Day Memorial over in Bedford, Virginia, which is pretty awesome to visit if you ever get a chance. You get to get really close to the plane, and here are some shots of me geeking out and like taking pictures all around the airplane because I literally was like, oh my god, I want to touch it, but I did not, out of respect, because you know it's a World War II memorial. Let's not be stupid. Anyhow, speaking of which, they actually had a sign posted that pretty much was telling people do not play Pokemon Go in a World War II memorial. It blew my mind, but for the love of God, people, please do not play Pokemon Go in a memorial. Period. It's just not right. It's not right. Anyhow, let's dig into the general characteristics of the L-3 from Aeronca. It has a crew of 2, 1 pilot, 1 observer. Length is 21 feet, 10 inches, 6.67 meters. Wingspan, 35 feet, or 10.67 meters. Height, 9 feet, 1 inch, or 2.74 meters. Wing area, 169 feet squared, or 15.6 meters squared. And empty weight is 835 pounds. That's really light, or 379 kilograms. Loaded weight is 1,260 pounds, or 572 kilograms. Power plant is 1 Continental O-170-3, or Continental O-65-8 flat 4 engine at 65 horsepower, or 48 kilowatts. This is a tiny plane. Performance, maximum speed, 87 miles per hour, or 76 knots, or 139 kilometers per hour. Cruise speed, 79 miles per hour, or 69 knots, or 126 kilometers per hour. Stall speed, 46 miles per hour, or 40 knots, or 73 kilometers per hour. Range, 218 miles, or we're talking about 350 kilometers. Service ceiling, 10,000 feet, or 3,050 meters. Wing loading is 7.45 pounds per foot squared, and we are talking 36.1 kilograms per meter squared. And power to mass, we are talking about 0.051 horsepower per pound, or 85 watts per kilogram. So once again, not a powerful aircraft, a very small aircraft, a very quiet, light spotting craft. And what we're going to try to do today is we're going to try to build it. So I suppose we should get down to business and try to build this aircraft as best I can. So let me see if I can do this and enjoy the jump cuts as we try to rebuild this aircraft and get it airborne. Alright, and we are back! Hopefully I built this as close as I can. It was a bit difficult because I don't have all the parts that I really need to make this work, but I'm hoping that this will still be a flight-worthy aircraft. And I did not have a 2-propeller version that would be viable to make this take off, because they were all a bit weak in comparison to the aircraft. So hopefully this will give us enough power and give us enough lift to get up off the ground, and we can see how well she maneuvers. It's about ready. There we go. And we're up. So for this craft, I actually use a combination of Airplanes Plus and stock aircraft. And you can see right here, it actually maneuvers exceptionally well. I think we have a pretty above standard stall speed than what we originally had stated, but that is okay. Our max speed is probably going to be slightly faster, but once again, we are dealing with a propeller that is not built for this, and it's going to give us a bit better performance than what they would have had. Oh dear God, what have we done? We are going to die. Oh God! Oh! Whoa. If you haven't tried building a World War II aircraft using Airplanes Plus, or you haven't tried building a propeller aircraft using Airplanes Plus or Fire Spitter, try it. It is fun. The Airplanes Plus propellers are amazing because they will shut off on you if you try to go too fast. They will go to a certain speed, and then their thrust will actually start to drop off as you set to maintain that speed. So this aircraft here actually works pretty well. I am actually impressed with it, even though we're getting a lot better speeds than what we should be getting. So once again, that is the Aeronca L-3, and it was a scout craft. As you can see here, we are just scouting, looking around, and enjoying the view from here. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I'll drop some additional pictures of that aircraft that I took at the end as well, because I really enjoyed this aircraft, and I really hope if you get a chance that you would go take a bit of a trip, go and pay tribute to all those that were lost in World War II, and also take a great look at that aircraft that they have on display. And it is a really cool aircraft, designated 16645 if I remember correctly. Go and check it out. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video and you have learned a little something, even though my aircraft probably could have been a lot better in representation of that one. It is still fun to build. For now, I'm going to get on out of here. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button, drop me in a comment, let me know what you think. If you're wondering where the results are for the 10-part challenge for airplanes, it is still going on. So you have till Thursday. Friday is when that video is going to go live, and I will be recording all the entries on that Thursday. So you have till Thursday to get that done and complete, at which point it would be too late for that video. So if you haven't had a chance, if you're wondering what that is and it's your first time watching, that is your chance to build an aircraft that is 10 parts and under. And your goal is to make it a viable aircraft. It has to launch from the runway. It has to make it over the water, and then back and land safely on the runway without breaking any parts. Some people are doing it with probe cores. Some people are doing it with Kerbals. I don't think I don't think I originally said any caveats between Kerbals and probe cores. So do with that as you will. We're going for as many variations as we all can all together come up with to see what we can do in 10 parts and under to build a viable aircraft. So for now, I'm going to get on out of here. Definitely hit that like button if you like what you're seeing, if you learned anything. Look up the Aeronca L-3, learn a little bit about history, and I will catch you guys in the next video. For now, this is your boy Jatwan. I'm out. Peace. Oh dear God. Peace. This thing is cool to fly. I'm really liking this one.